Hello everybody, I am BDF018 and welcome back to Gran Turismo Sport. Now today we are going to be getting into more sport mode. We have Mount Panorama to do. We're carrying on with Mount Panorama as per usual. Let me just make sure that my mic is on. Okay, cool, all good. Now we're going to wait a couple minutes for people to join into the stream. I have just had my dinner. Had a lovely pepperoni pizza. Oh, I loved it, boys. It was cracking. So we're gonna wait till about like 2 past, and then we're gonna go into our first race. So yeah, just give it a minute. You know, if you're watching this on repeat, just skip ahead like 30 seconds to 40 seconds, and then we know we'll be starting. So yeah, nothing really much to come out of today. Well, I will show you before we do start. I have got liveries from my file. As you see on the boss notes, it's BDF9. If you are interested in having a livery or looking at some alright escapes, I'll say. Let me have a look. How do I find me? I don't know how I can find my own person. I think we just go on that. So I have liveries that I've built from Red Bulls. Go down, they're not as good when you go further down. They're my old designs, but we've got some new ones that are actually really starting to pop off. I've got 91 followers, including this file too. So and we've got a chuckle bus here as well. I mean, look at that. Who wouldn't want that on their team? I mean, you know, quite the vehicle, you got to admit, this one. So feel free to give BDF9 top left there a follow. That is my other account that I do liveries, I do other online races on. So yeah, give that a follow if you like. But for now, we are gonna be getting into sport mode for today. We're going to do another 3 races in sport mode today, the first race of which starts at 10 past 8. I've got the correct controller this time, and we're going out in our Gr.4 that we bought last night. So pardon me, I've just had dinner and for some reason I'm burping a lot. So this Red Bull design is my design. I made it. You can find it at BDF9 on Gran Turismo Sport. Also add me as a friend if you like as well. You know, feel free to. But yeah, so the design I'll be racing with is a design I created. It was one of my first Red Bull. I think it was my 3rd or 4th Red Bull design. So I wasn't that good at it. Like, this was made I think last week. I was pretty crap. It's not a very good design. I've taken a little bit of inspiration from real life Red Bull cars that you might see, and you might see some influence in some of them in my photos. That in my liveries and my escapes I've created, there is some inspiration from the real life vehicles. So yeah, I've just used that, made it into my own, added my own little effects to it, made the decals look a little bit different, put my little twist on it, and I've done Sebastian Loeb's Porsche 911. I've done the Nürburgring Nismo. I've done a couple others as well, so feel free to check them out. They are all available to be added to your collection. So we have a total of 2 laps we can do for qualifying before this race starts in 5 3/4 minutes. Now, our fastest lap on this account is a 2:15.035. On my other account, on the BDF9 account, I actually set a 2-minute 14.3 or 2 minute 14.28 something earlier. I was shocked. I was in qualifying, I just kept going faster and faster and faster by like 1/10, 2/10 here, you know. And I set a very quick lap, so I'm going to try and set that today. I'm going to try and set 2:14, you know, I'm going to try and get a 2:14.5 today. And another bit of celebration. Last night when we had our first victory, I did a bit of sport mode later on my other account, and I had another pole position. So my first ever 2 pole positions in the same night, and I actually won that race as well on my other account. So I wasn't recording, obviously. It was on my other account, and it was about 11, 12 o'clock at night. but we did get another win. So I've got the pole position achievement on both my files now, which is very pleasing to see, as my mobile is falling. 1 second. There we go, back on it. I do apologise for that slight pause. And I think pausing the game had just messed me over. As our lap is a bit screwed. I think we're probably going to get a penalty for that, aren't we? I won't be surprised if I do. And no, we're okay. Right. So heading towards sector 4 now. We have the long straight to go. Now this is a crucial overtaking point. If you can get in someone slipshing down this straight, make them defend and make them, you know, battle them into an error on this straight, because they'll go flying into this corner coming up this sharp left, and they will go absolutely they will hammer it into the gravel just to try and get that little bit of edge on you. You just take your line, let them take theirs, as we do get very wide. Okay, this lap is our test lap. I did a couple of races earlier on as warm up, but that was later, around midday, maybe a bit later than that. So gonna be a bit rusty for the first qualifying session, but we will get there. Just got to give it a couple sessions, you know, just to get ourselves used to the feel of the track and the car for tonight. You know, we have to beat a 2:17.5 pretty much to get a faster lap here. A slow first corner, but we can make up for it. We're only 13 seconds into the lap, so we've got another 2 minutes to go, you know. So I should move the mic a little bit closer, actually. There we go. We are nearly half a second behind in our lap at the moment, so we need to do a little bit of catching up. Put the accelerator on around this corner, and up the hill we go. Again, not a very fast lap we've got to beat, only a 2:17.4 to beat us, which we could do if we don't bump the wall. And so again, the design I'm using is my Red Bull livery that I created last week, and right, we're going to give it a quick restart because me showing off that livery has messed up my corner, so I'm going to restart this and I'm going to go for a flying lap. So I do apologise. My mistake, silly mistake, so we're going to retry it. We're just going to go in this last corner nice and cleanly, hammer it out, get up to about 100 miles an hour hopefully before the start finish. There we go, that's the speed you want going into the start finish line. This lap has got to be the one if we're going to get any lap done, so I'm going to absolutely hammer it and see if I can beat the 2:15.035, so I can break it into the 2-minute 14s for our first race. This time you're not really looking at first place. Last night I was quite lucky in getting a first place, so you may be looking at a third, fourth in this time depending on what your driver rating is. So let's just you know, let's just go for it. Let's just try and break into the 2:14s this time. I would love to start on this account. I had to fish out a little bit wide there, as the 2:17 time does actually pass us, which is quite a shame. But it's okay, remember that this time does bump into the wall a good few times. Now you want to try and straighten it out here. When you go on that right hander, you want to try and straighten out the car and not turn anymore halfway through the corner, as you will get a lot more speed then. So here we go then. See, you're taking a much better line this time. And power out of that corner. There we go. That is how we wanted to do it. Brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff. Now take it as inside as you can around this corner. And dip into the inside again. There's no proper apex, there's no proper curbs, there's a clip on this corner, so you want to just try and keep as close as you can to them white lines and hammer it out. As you can see, we're about a second and a half to 2 seconds ahead of the 2:17 lap currently. So we could be set for a low 2:15 or a high 2:14 here, as long as we can keep this momentum up and not butcher it on this last sector. Which, I nearly do actually do, but we're around it. Late braking does work as long as you know what you're doing. You just got to be careful with it. And a very slow last corner, but I do make it round. A very slow last corner, that's probably going to cost us a lap. There we go, 2:16.011 to finish off. Not a very quick lap, that one. I'm just going to slow down here as we are going to be matching in a second. So we're going to be going into the first race on a 2 minutes 15.035. Not too bad, I guess, you know. Let's see what place we're in. We start in 9th place this race, so we have a hell of a catch up to do. Look at that. My best time on my other file would put me in 6th place. So this is quite a it's gonna be quite a tough race. I want to try and break into the top 5. I'm expecting a lot of crashes into the first corner, or a couple of people ahead of me go into the gravel, being ambitious into the first corner. But the top 10 is is just 3 different countries. It's Britain, Spain and Germany all rounding up the top 10. I see some Hurricanes, some Megans. Audi TT Cup is in first. That could be a car to give a try afterwards, you know. We could always experiment with another car maybe later on. But for now we have a 9th place, so that's not a very high position. Car behind us set at 2 minute 18, car in front of us set at 2:14, but the only good thing is that the car in front of us has got low internet connection, so he could be jumping around, which could actually be a bad thing to start behind, because they could be jolting around, they could bump into you, send you into the wall, and they don't even realise it. Like, to them, they're just driving normally and you rammed into them, but to you, they've glitched that into you. So, we've got to be wary of the guy ahead of us, but that could mean that he bounces out onto the gravel very easily because of his low connection. His lag bounces him out. So it's going to be a very interesting start to this race, I think. I am the top of the E driver ratings. I'm only in E because I've had good results, but I think the more positions above your starting position you finish, the better your driver rating is. So I think if we start in 9th now, which we are, and we get a good place, we could go up to a D. If we get like a 4th or a 5th. I don't know how the point system works. All I know is that your finishes determine your driver rating, like your amount of good finishes. Obviously things like your clean racing and everything comes into your SR, which is your sportsmanship rating. Your clean racing, not pushing people off, not getting penalties does your driver rating, your sportsmanship rating up, but doing the opposite will put it down, obviously. 7th place has got quite a funny name. I'm not going to read that out. We are starting the race in a way I don't like it. We have to go into this this last corner. I'm not going to enjoy this. There we go. And as expected, the car in front of us did jump a little bit. I'm going to be very careful of him in front of me. And so into the first corner we now go, and oh, I do take him up into 8th position. That's not a penalty for me, is it? I really hope it isn't. No, it's not. Okay, right, we're in the clear. 8th place. So we have made a position straight away, which is great. Seventh place there, into the wall a little bit. We are 1.7 seconds clear of 9th and 1.8 seconds behind 7th, sorry. A little bump in the wall there for us, but we're okay. We are pulling away from the car behind us, and we're closing in slightly on the car ahead of us, as I think they've just made a little bit of a mistake. They're having a battle ahead of us, so that would be a big benefit. If one of them does make a mistake, we are going to pick up and we're going to reap the rewards, reap the benefits of a crash. And we are pretty quick on this part, and we are catching up very quickly here. Right, because we could go on the inside here if we're very careful. Are we going to? Yes, we are. Oh, we do bump a couple cars. We do get pushed into 6th place, but we have taken 7th place. Hopefully he won't hit me. I'm gonna go on the defense, which I have done successfully. Has he got a penalty? He's got a 4-second penalty, so I'm expecting a ram going into this corner, because when you've got a penalty, you don't really care, you just go for it. So I'm expecting to be pushed off, so everyone just brace ourselves. We're probably going to get smacked to crap here. Okay, no, we're okay. 6th place does go off. Can we take that? Looks like we can. Up into 6th place we go. And, oh, he's had a big crash, doesn't he? Okay. Alright, so we're into 6th place. Gained 3 positions in the first lap. That is great stuff. Into the first corner we go now for lap 2. So we did set a 2-minute 23.765 on the first lap. So for an opening lap, it's okay. First place did set a 2-minute 19, so we're 4 seconds, around 4 seconds behind the leader. Yes, 4.1 seconds behind the leader. We're much clearer of 7th now, as he's had his 4-second penalty. Into the first corner for sector 2 we go. It's very tight going into this corner for everyone ahead of me. I'm just going to be laying around the back. I'm not going to be too risky. I'm not going to take too many chances. If an open chance does appear, I will take it. But for now, oh, that could be a penalty, as we've gone all off the white line. That could be a penalty. Yes, it is. Half a second penalty to us. No problem. Half a second's not too bad, I will admit, considering that we're 6 seconds ahead nearly from 7th place. And we're pretty tight. We're pretty close to the cars in front of us. So we could take 5th place here. We will lose it, most likely. Due to the penalty when we have to slow down on the big straight, but we could take him. As, oh, there's a spin ahead of us. How did he hold that together? 1 second penalty to 3rd place. Oh, so we have bumped the car ahead of us. I did not mean to do that. 2-second penalty to the car ahead of us, as we do take 5th place just about. Yes, we do. So we will be in 5th by the looks of things, due to us having to slow down for half a second. Him ahead of us, or him behind us, will get in front. As we are now down to, oh, okay, 5th place. So we're up into the top 5, which is great. We are 4 places above where we started, which is always a bonus to have. We could possibly take 4th place, you know. 4th and even possibly 3rd. They are reachable in this last lap. They are very reachable, especially the Audi in front of us. He is a bit jumpy. He has made a few mistakes this lap, and we have been able to reap the benefits in passing him at one point, actually. But if we were to pass him, I am expecting a shove. We set a 2:15.1 that lap, even with the half-second penalty. So we were on an absolute screamer of a lap then. So it is looking good for us, lads. Right, we could get top 4 here. You know what I mean? We're 2.8 seconds clear of 6th place, a 3/4 of a second behind 4th. We do go on the grass a little bit. Okay, come on. Let's hammer it this lap. It's time to smash it. You know what I mean? I will try my best to get into the top 4. If I can't do it, I can't do it. 5th place, I'm actually happy with having 5th place as it is. So if I don't get in a position, I'm quite happy with it, to be honest. You know, I'm quite fine, but you always want to get the higher positions if you can. If there's an opportunity, go for it, you know what I mean? I really bumped the wall a little bit. Now, the only thing that we don't want to get is a penalty. If we get a penalty, that is our race over in terms of our pursuit for 4th place. Oh, no. Oh my goodness, no, I've gone off. Okay, it's going to be a battle for 6th now. 5th, I mean. Okay, I've got a battle Rasik Snorak in the last sector. He has bumped me at the behind there. Now, as long as he sticks to his B sportsmanship rating, I will get 5th place here, by the looks of things. Unless he decides to be a bit of an a-hole and hit me up the behind going to this corner, which I am actually expecting him to do, as that TT has taken 3rd place. Okay, he's taken 5th place. Late braking's worked for him there. I'm going to go for it in this last corner. I'm not going to try and hit him, but I am going to go for it. Come on, get the speed, get the speed. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Wait. Oh my God, no. We get 6th place by 6/1000th of a second. 6/1000. That's 0.006. Wow. Fair play for him to get in 6th place. 5th place. Blimey, that. I didn't want to take any risk into that corner. He passed me. I didn't want to take any risk. I thought if I brake as late as I feel is safe, he'll go absolutely flying off because he's going to brake later than me anyway. And oh my goodness, that was close. Well, we get 6th place, 3 positions above where we started, which is good. You know, from 9th to 6th is good. I am happy with that. Would obviously be happy if I didn't mess up on the last lap, and I would have got 5th guaranteed, but never mind. 6th place is okay, I guess, as we're nearing our car for the day already. So let me have a look. My sportsmanship rating has gone down to a C. Why is that? But my driver, no it hasn't. Sorry, I was looking at someone else. Okay, so we stay as an E and a B, which is good. I'm happy with it. 8 minutes to go then to the next race. So let's get out there and let's try and set a blinking fast lap, shall we? Let me just see. Alright. My question this evening is going to be, how have you guys fared in Mount Panorama? Have you had any victories yet? Have you had any pole positions? Have you had any bad experiences on this track so far during this week of daily races? What are you hoping to get next week? A couple questions, but yeah, feel free to answer in the comments because I would love to know your experience with the track and how you're enjoying it, how it is to you. What is your best lap as well? Are you faster than me? Not saying I'm quick, but I'm just wondering, boys. You know what I mean? Right, so we can set in a total of 3 laps here. 3.5, but we can't do a full 4th, sadly. So we have 7.5 minutes until it is a go time. Let's just, rock this race, you know what I mean? Let's just... Hopefully, last race was alright. I'm not going to complain. The only thing I'll complain about is my cornering at the end on the last lap. I got very annoyed when I made that mistake. Sadly though, it happens, and I did pay the price for it, so unfortunately, I lost the position, but oh well. Anyway, we come up to the top section of the track now, the winding corners that can catch any racer out if they're not careful enough, any racer at all. These corners are so tricky to master, I will admit. I've been racing on this track since I was a little one, and I'm still making mistakes there, see? So, yeah. Oh, bad line going into that corner, but we do correct it. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, we correct that one perfectly. Okay, I don't think I've ever been around that corner quicker. Brilliant. See, I love that part of the track. It's so fun to take. You just gotta be very clinical with your cornering. Corner at the right moment, the right time, and it'll fold into place for you. So, yeah, man. Right, anyway, into the last sector we go. This is where I lost my position last time, so I'm gonna attempt a later break here. I'm gonna go for the late break in about now. Great stuff, Bill. Well done. Round of applause, alright? You know what I mean? Round of applause. Don't give me a penalty, because then I'll just have to restart. I don't have to restart. So at the end of that lap, it's a measly 2 minutes 17.344. I mean, that's what the slow coaches set. Come on, that's like back marker time. We're not a back marker. We're normally quite high up, apart from last race. So let's go for 2:15, and then we're gonna smash out in the last lap. We are a little bit behind because we did go off a little bit on the first corner. We can easily correct that, as we made many mistakes last lap that can be fixed. See, like going too slow around that corner. The exit was better than this lap though. Okay, so we are catching up very quickly. We did bump the walls, now we're losing time. Bad line I took then that lap, see? Very bad line I took. You can see how much we're catching up there already. Oh, that could be a penalty. That could be. Oh, hold it together. Okay, so we are... It's got to flow around these corners now. Oh, that was very close. We actually scraped the ball a little bit, unfortunately. And that was... I wasn't say very quick, but no, we hit the bloody wall. Ah, right, okay. Well, I'm not gonna be a daredevil this time and brake really late. I'm gonna brake on time. I'm gonna brake as late as I feel is safely possible, because we're 1/10 ahead, and I don't want to mess this up. I don't want to mess it up. And then we go. Look at that! Look at you, idiot, going off. Oh, what are you doing, mate? What are you get in the bin? Boo! That's rubbish. Boo! All right. Shut up now. This lap's looking good. This lap's looking very good. A 2:14.9. There we go. 2:14. Brilliant. We're into the 2:14s. Yes. Yes. Upper McGann. There we go. Big up Renault McGann. Oh, I am happy with that. And I didn't even go full pelt that lap, so hopefully I can step up even more this lap. My fastest lap in total on my other account is still 7/10 quicker than this, so I know I've got the ability to at least go, you know, 3/4 second faster. I just need to get the lap right. I need to get the timing right in the lap. So right now we're sitting at, you know, just under 3:10, just over 3:10s ahead of the lap now. So let's build this momentum. I know I can do it. I just have to be clinical in it. So I'm gonna shut up for a minute and focus on that. Oh no, a very bad line. We took the worst possible line through there. Oh dear me, we're gonna pay the price for that now. That was a very good corner. And yes, look at that time again in there. Brilliant, brilliant exit from the corner. Nearing 4/10 ahead of our lap now. We're looking at a 2:14.5 right now, which is the lap I was actually aiming for. Remember, I want to get a 2:14.5 today, I said. So if I can connect with that time I wanted, then that would be great. Round the corner we go. Oh, we took it a lot slower than we should have. But we're back up to 3/10, so we're looking at a 2:14.6 at least. Power out the corner at speed. Come on, we can do it. It's going to be faster. 2:14.604, so we're 4 1,000ths off of the target time, and I'm going to slow it down now. There we go, a 2:14.6. I'm well happy with that. Nice one. So, 20 seconds to go until the race, or until the matching starts. Hello there, friend. How well are you? How well detailed are you? Let's have a look at you. Hello. Okay. I'll call you Rick. I'll call you Martin. Rick and Martin. And no, that was not a Rick and Morty reference, because I know Morty sounds a bit like Martin. I don't watch Rick and Morty, so no, I just know who they're called. So, right then. We have a few seconds to go into the pairing starts. While I just share something quickly, I am going to have a look at what place I'm in. Pole position, yes! Oh, yes. Wait, we're in first by 2.5 seconds. Wow, okay. Okay. Okay, I see you there, I see you there. Oh, yes. We're in first place. Brilliant. Our second pole position. A pole position every stream so far. What are you saying? Eh? Oh, that is some great stuff. That is some cracking stuff. I'm not one to ask too often during the middle of a stream, but can we get a like pole position, please? Can we get a like pole position? Thumbs up if that pole position was well deserved. Go on, you know you want to. Okay, great stuff. Half a minute to go till the race starts. It's more of a fair race. All the driver ratings are E and D, around the level that we're currently at on this channel or on this file. So behind us, I'm not sure if there's anyone in this race from last race, but what I want to know is, how the hell do you set a 2 minute 42 as your fastest lap? I've set a 2 minute 14. I mean, come on, you know. This race is looking to be a win as long as we don't crash, considering that we are, by the looks of things, 3 seconds a lap faster than the next fastest person on the track, unless, like me, they have another account where their time is not as fast as their actual time, which hopefully is not the case. Hopefully we do get a win. I am aiming for the win here. So, there we go. The Red Bull car starts in the lead. Hey, we get the best seat in the house for this race. The first seat, the front row. We have first class to start off this race. Listen to the roar of them again. Okay, so we have another Megane behind us, and it looks to be an Audi. I haven't looked at what the front row have got, but my heart's pounding a little bit now because pressure's on. Here we go, and it's time to go. It's lights out. And into the first corner we go. And a good launch away from the first corner. We're up to half a second in the lead. Our connections are going down a little bit, which does suck. Hopefully we don't lose my connection. Hopefully we don't lose the stream. But we are powering down the first straight. They are on our slipstream, so I'm going to bounce over to the right a little bit as they don't come on our slipstream for some reason. If you want to pass me, get in my slipstream. And we head into the first corner of sector 2. Now we're going to use our speed advantage around this track to our advantage, and we're going to try and get even further in the lead through these corners here. This is where you can make the most time on the track. This is where you can make the most time. So we're going to absolutely hammer it through here. Half a second ahead of second place. So I know that I'm the fastest car. I'm nearing a second in the lead now. I know I'm the fastest car in the field. I've just got to do my laps as if it was qualifying. Use my speed to my greatest advantage and just absolutely fly ahead. This is where you make it the most time on the track, in my opinion. This is the make or break part of the track. This one is, and that was definitely a make. We're up to nearly 2 seconds in the lead. Oh, a little bit wide, but we do get out of it nice and fast. He has gone wide and he's hit the wall. That is brilliant news for us. We are up to 2 seconds in the lead. Nearly. Okay, a fun first lap so far. It's been very successful. We've not even had a hint of an overtake being made in us. We have done great so far. We've held our position very well as we are about to hit 2 seconds in the lead, heading into the last sector, to the last 3 corners of the lap. Very quick round that corner, gaining another 3/10 on him, but he is catching up. He did have a faster release from the corner than we did. Don't want to hit the curb in the last corner. Okay, first lap, 2:19 with 3:62. He was very slow in that corner, but he's had a better release somehow. So we are leading this race, nearly halfway through the race now. When we get to sector 3 for this track, we'll be officially halfway through the race. We're just entered sector 2, 4 seconds up on our lap, so we're aiming for a 2-minute 15.3 here. Good corner, got on the accelerator, boy, and we head up the corner. Again, he's having faster releases than we are, but we are getting the pace on the straights and around the faster corners. This is where we did get ahead a lot last lap, so we're going to use that to our advantage again. 2.2 seconds nearly. .6 seconds in the lead now. So we are officially now, after this little line here, halfway through the race as it stands. I'm just going to shush a minute to get through this set nice and quick. There we have it. Look how fast that was. Come on. I gotta admit, I'm doing very good this race. I've just gained 2.5 seconds on him nearly in that one sector. That is impressive. I know that he's the same rating as me, and right now my rating's quite low, but that was very good. I'm very impressed with that. We're 4.8 seconds ahead in the lap. We are aiming for a 2-minute 14.6 here. This is we're going to draw our fastest lap in the race. Are you hearing this right? We might even set a new fastest lap, like for both accounts here. I think it's 2-minute 14.283 for my other account, and you know, no whatever lie, I said it earlier on today. We are 5.5 seconds in the lead, and we set a 2:14.095. I've never gone that fast before. Oh my god. I have never gone that fast on this track before. What a great lap! Oh my god. Now, oh, some of you might have set like 2-minute 13s, but I have never set a lap that fast on this track in the Group 4 championships this week. Like, that was a... Oh, was an immaculate lap. There was no mistakes made. A little bit slow around certain corners, but we absolutely smashed that lap. Like, wow. Oh, okay. I won't be able to top that. Not even in qualifying, I don't think. Bloody hell, that was quick. It's all down to that third sector. It's all that third sector is the most important sector of the race. I cannot stress that enough. It is so important, you know. As our margin is now up to 7.5 seconds, we are pulling away like nobody's business. And oh dear me. Okay, we do hold it together. This sector is so important to master. To get this sector correctly and quickly is more important than any straight in this race, any other corner in this race. Getting that bit right. Forget everywhere else. Just get that bit right. Practice at that bit. Like, trust me. See, look, 8.5 seconds now. This is going to be a nice, easy win for us. I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with this. Only 1/10 of our lap currently, so we're aiming for a 2:14, like 2:04 here. Look how quick that corner was. Come on, we can break it again. Come on. I know we can. I know I said I wouldn't top it, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to bloody try it here. And we're going to win and set a 2:14.18. That's still faster than my best lap on my other account. That was brilliant. We win the race. Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. If the pole position wasn't deserved for it, didn't deserve a like. That win does. Come on. Yeah, good lad. Oh, or good girl. And anyone, whoever you are, thank you. So, we win the race by 9.9 seconds, an emphatic victory. That was great. I thoroughly enjoyed that race. Even more fun than last race. Last race was very exciting. I loved last race, and we set the fastest lap. So great stuff. We set the fastest lap that race with a 2:14.093 in it, something like that. Pole position, fastest lap, and clean race. Clean sweep, perfect race. That was brilliant. I got a clean online race. That was impressive. We're about to go up to a B. My drive rating is still an E. I mean, come on. I have won two races, and it's still not going to give me. All right. So look at the fastest laps here. The second fastest lap was 2:17.8. I had a 2:14.095. I mean, there was them on the lower class that race, and then there was me. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I smashed that race. So we have one more race to do. I'm going to go into the qualifying for the last race now. And yeah, let's just get straight into this, guys. I'm confident going into this one, because now I know I can set quicker than what I've already set and what I set on my other account. What if we got a 2-minute 13, eh? Then we'll put in the same class of people, eh? What if we put in the same class of people? 2 wins in a row. It could happen. It could happen. So, let me think. Yes, right. So while I'm here, I want to explain something to you that I found earlier on FIFA Mobile. If you watch FIFA Mobile, you will know that I had a little announcement concerning my schedule for Gran Turismo Sport. Now, the last 2 days have been all sport mode. That is going to continue on to tomorrow. There'll be no stream on Sunday. I'm not streaming Sunday. I don't know if there'll be a FIFA Mobile video up either on Sunday. If there is, then just expect a FIFA Mobile video up on Sunday. If not, then I will do one on Monday. Streams will be back on Monday as well after tomorrow. So what it's going to be, League mode Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and it's going to be sport mode Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday from now on, like from next week on, I mean. So this day next week will actually be league mode day. We'll be doing Let's Do League mode part 4 on Monday, and Let's Do Sport mode part 4 on Tuesday. So I can because I'm really enjoying league mode. I'm a bit upset that I didn't start it earlier. It's taken me a long time to realise that I don't want to toot my own horn again, but this good at online, I didn't realise I was as quick as I actually am until I actually went on the online mode, and now that I realise I'm quick, I can put up a race much better than I could this time last year or this time 2 years ago. So I want to get as much sport mode as I can done from now on. So yeah, starting from Monday we do bump that laps and no one that laps are goner. So starting from Monday league mode, Wednesday and Friday league mode, and Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday will be all sport mode. So I'll remind you again at the end, just in case some of you that are regulars aren't watching at the moment. As we now come down to the 4th and final sector of the lap. This is not going to be a quicker lap. This is probably going to be a 2-minute 15 or a 2-minute 16. I'm not expecting a quick one from this. 2:15 is still pretty quick. It's just not the lap that that is not what I'm setting for myself. Obviously the bar right now is at a 2:14.0 or a 2:13.9, which I would have to be on the ball to get right now, but because that lap, I know it was nearly 2 laps in a row that they were pretty much the same, but that lap was, well, them 2 laps are very lucky, as we do set a 2:15.9. So we can set 2 more laps. So we are going to go for it. I've got to beat this lap by at least 1.317 if I want to beat my record right now for qualifying. And a further 4 seconds ahead of that if I want to beat my other file. But we're not going to worry about that file anymore. I'm going to stop talking about that. Apart from, obviously, if you want to follow at BillyDF9 on Gran Turismo Sport for my liveries and photos, then feel free to do so. Shameless plug, but you know, it is my account, so I can do as I wish. Anyway, we are up to 1 second ahead of our time. So we're 2/3 of the way there. Let's go for fastest lap here, come on. That was a wide corner, lost a bit of time there. I'm guessing about a 10th, I'd assume it feels like. Brilliant corner. Clipping the apex. Oh no! That's going to be a penalty. I know it is. 100% a penalty there. Yep. Okay, we've fluffed that lap. Fluffed our lines. Never mind, never mind. Mistakes happen, I mean, you know, what do you expect? You know, I'm not expecting to get every lap perfect, so, there we go. Brilliant. And he's absolutely fly ahead of us now. Off he goes. Goodbye. Sayonara. Arrivederci. 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 So into the final sector we go. Come on, come on. Funny, we're actually catching up with the time. Okay, well not anymore. I had a slow release compared to that quick release there, but we're actually catching up with the time there. Okay, one lap to do this. 1 lap to do it. Okay, we're 1/10 ahead. We're pulling away. Right. Hello, helicopter man on the left. I'm going to set a faster lap. Just you watch, my friend, alright? We are going for a 2:14, a 2:14.5 at least. I'm going to get at least a 10th quicker. And with cornering like that, and powering up like that, I am going to get it. Fast out the corner, half a second ahead of our time. We need to be 1.3 seconds, remember. So, this time last lap we were a full second ahead, so we are a little bit slower this lap, but we have got time. Very wide in that corner. I'm gonna lose so much time doing that. Oh no. Okay. Ah, bloody hell, boys. Okay, never mind. We're not going to be able to beat the time. We're not going to get a 2:14.5. God damn it. Never mind. That's what tomorrow's for. We might be able to beat it tomorrow. I'm actually going to pull over. No, I'm not actually. No. I'll finish off the lap. Right then. Can we get 2 pole positions in a row? A 2:14.6 is a decent lap for the level I'm at. So hopefully we will get a pole position, or at least top 5. Top 5? No, top 3. I think I deserve top 3. Primarily because I had a fast lap on my last race, my fastest ever lap, or not my fastest ever lap, like my fastest lap this week, I should say. Let's just cross the line and let's just pull over by the side for the last half minute. Okay, so I'm not going back to the lap at all. It's a 2:20. Let's just slow down and let's just pull over into the side road here. Well, into the escape road, sorry. Thanks. I wanted to pull over, but okay. what can you do? What can you do? Apparently we're only 3/10 off our lap, so you know, pretty good. anyways. How do we do? How do we do, everybody? How are we going to fare this time around? Are we going to get first place? Are we going to get last place? Are we going to get 5th, 3rd, 2nd, 4th? Anywhere? Where are we going to place? Who knows? Place your votes now before it happens. Fuel consumption level 2, thank you. We start in second place. We get another front row, which is good. The 2 cars behind us are very close in time, all within 3/4 of a tenth, so all within 7/100ths of a second. So we got a lot to look forward to. This is going to be an exciting race, I think. This is going to be... I'm expecting a bump going into the first corner from the 650S behind me, or possibly a shunt from the 4C into the 650 into me. But these are fairly safe drivers, as it is Group B for safety rating. And the car behind me, thank God he's behind me, is on red connection. The only bad thing about that is that he could glitch out into me. I can't really do anything about it, can I, if it happens? I'm not... Well, I'm going to try and take the lead. I think it's a matter of hope and pray that first place crashes, because he has set a fast at a 2:13.959. Now, if you remember how quick our lap was on the last race, he's gone even far. He's gone a tenth faster than that. So he's absolutely he's absolutely smashed it. He's had a very good lap. So we're all Group D and Group B for DR and SR, driver rating, safety rating, or sponsorship rating. Sorry. I guess you could call it safety rating. So yeah, we have another front row. I didn't see what car he's in. I didn't look at what car he's got. I know there's a 650S behind me, and there's a 4C behind the 650S. What has Marcus got? What has he got? Has he got a Megane too? If he has, god damn it, we're going to be in for a bit of a struggle. He's got a Hurricane. I must have Reventon. Why would there be a Reventon Group 4? Come on, Billy. Or an Aventador. Why would there be an Aventador Group 4? They're too fast. I mean, the Hurricane's bloody quick too, but... There we go. Hello, I'm here again. I moved the camera slightly to the right, but to the left for you. Okay. We are going to the final race. It is Switzerland, Britain... is that Slovenia? Or Slovakia? Italy and Germany ran at the top 5, then obviously Poland, Belgium, Switzerland again. Here we go. Race on, last race of the stream. Let's get a good one. Let's try and keep our second place or get a first place even. As we go into the first corner. Ito got on the brakes very early. He's gone on the brakes very early. And we do take the lead in the first corner. That could be a penalty for forcing the drive off the track. I really hope it isn't. No, we have the lead. Brilliant. He's gone down to 3rd place and we've taken the lead in the first corner. How perfect of a start is this? Eh? Eh? Oh, on the grass a little bit. As... Oh no. Oh no. Very bad corner. They're catching up very quick. I'm going to have to defend from this guy here. Defend on the right and then go into the left. Okay, Blaze 8 King is going to be the guy to watch out for this race. He's right at McKeister. We're going to have to defend quite a lot from him. Remember, he was the one who's got a bit bad connection, so we could get lucky. 2-second penalty goes to 3rd place. Not sure why. He might have pushed Nauf, who was in 1st place, gone into 4th off the track. He's had a terrible start to the race he has, hasn't he? As 2nd place does have a little bump in the wheel up to a 2nd in the lead. As we now head on to the straight line where we are a 2nd in the lead. So, Brilliant start to the race. We took the lead in the first corner as, for some reason, has he left the race or has he just crashed out? I think he's crashed. He's not even in the top 8 anymore. He went very slow into the first corner and we just capitalised on it. We took him on the inside line. He did try to defend, but he went off a little bit. And so we have taken the lead, and we have got a good lead here, 1 second. It's a matter of defending it for 2 laps now. So yeah, let's just try our best to defend it. I know he's going to be taking risks. As you can see there, he nearly goes off the track. My chair isn't even turning. Come on, turn, chair, turn like the car turns. And into the first corner we go. Brilliantly taken, and he's taken it very well as well. So we're 1.1 seconds ahead. It's just me and this guy, and the other cars are like 6-7 seconds behind us. So it's just going to be me and him battling out for this race, unless one of us crashes. Hopefully it won't be me. But we do hit the corner very well. Brilliant. So first corner for the second sector, we do go up to go down to 1.5 seconds ahead, I should say. And here we go. Now, I've noticed that we're pretty quick around this sector, around this bit, so I'm just going to use that to my advantage, as per usual. We are 1.8 seconds in the lead now, everybody. Good race so far. Let's master this sector, come on. Oh no, that's me a penalty. Oh no. Oh, it's a 1 second. Oh no. No, that is not what we want. Right, come on, power out. Oh my god, no, he's gonna overtake me. Oh, the last lap's gonna be a battle. Okay, right, we don't slow down here, we slow down the next one. Okay, so the next one's not as bad, I don't think, as it does. We are going a bit slower throughout the penalty area, so as long as we can make us some time here, we will actually be okay. I don't normally agree with the penalty ways in this game when it comes to where you've got to slow down at, but I agree with it this time, as we do actually gain 2/10 on that corner. And now we have in the last corner. He's gone wide, he's on the grass, and he's drifted. That could... Oh, boys, 2:14.2. What a fast lap by us there. Okay, 4 seconds in the lead. We will be completely safe as long as we can handle this. I'm sorry I keep looking behind me as well. I'm very dodgy when it comes to racing. I always look behind me. Right, here we go. The battle is on. I've taken my 1 second penalty. He's now catching up very quickly. I'll probably go down to about 2 seconds for this corner. So we're about where we were last lap. So now, as long as we don't get any more penalty this lap, we are going to be absolutely fine and win this race. 2.5 seconds separates me and Blaz8 King. Okay, here we go, guys. 2.7 seconds and the 3.8. Oh, has he crashed? Oh, yep, he's bumped the wall. Pucker. Stellar performance from the guy behind us, giving us the victory. Thank you very much, my dear friend. I will send you a request. Oh no, I won't send him a request actually. 4.3 seconds in the lead. This race is as good as ours, as long as we can get around this bit good again. Which we do. Go a bit wider that time on purpose, just to make sure that I don't cut it again. I didn't mean to cut it last lap. I really hate cutting corners. I try to race as clean as I can, but sometimes you just can't help it when you go in a corner. So 5.3 seconds in the lead, 5.2. This race looks to be wrapped up. We just got to get around this last sector, and we've got it. 2 wins in a row. 2 wins from 3 races. 3 wins from 6 races on these streams. So it is looking fantastic from my point of view. We have had a very successful run. It's scored nice and safely. Let's get some speed out of them. we are going to capture our second first place of the stream and our third one in 2 streams. Around the last corner we go. And he's done it. 2 wins in a row. Never had that before either. We get the victory at Mount Panorama once again. This one was a bit more difficult to get around. We win by 5.7 seconds, just over half of what we won by last time. Another win. How awesome is that? Look at us. We are going to be doing this very well, I think. 3rd place. So Marcus did make it. So he didn't quit. He finished 6th place. What the hell happened to him? I don't know what happened to him. We did get a penalty, yes, for unfortunately cutting the corner, but we did it. We bloody did it. We gone up a place and we won the race. Oh, that was very bright. So from 2nd to 1st, 3 wins. You can see our fastest lap as well. What a perfect finish to our stream. 2 wins in a row. 3 wins in 6 races. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Could not be more happy with myself right now. We're nearly halfway to, well, about 40% through level 27. We have about 3 achievements to collect. Let's go get our daily workout car though for the 4th of October. I see one car I'd like. After today, I think I deserve it. Nope. We get the Honda Beat. Yay! Yay! Such fun. I haven't got it yet, so I'll take it. It's a soft top cabrio from 1991. Just a little city cruiser from Honda, an M100. So, oh well, we get the crappy car, but again, it's new. I haven't had it before, so cool beans, cool beans. So now we're gonna go collect our achievements, and then that is gonna be it for the stream. I hope my lighting's okay, by the way. There we go. So right, so we have to collect time driven, level 2, 1000 XP, 1000 mileage points, 3000 XP, sorry. We're nearly up to level 28 now. Level 2 for fuel consumption, again 1000 mileage points and 3000 XP. Up to level 28, brilliant stuff. We level up, and fastest laps level 1, which is with 200 mileage points and 500 XP. We are rolling in the cash and the points, my friends. So I hope you've enjoyed the stream today. If you enjoyed what you see, don't forget to put on notifications, leave a like, and of course subscribe to the channel. There is going to be more Gran Turismo Sport coming every day bar Sunday. FIFA Mobile goes live at 1 PM tomorrow, and we'll be back on here at 8 PM UK time to do more sport mode. We're going to be covering Mount Panorama for the last time tomorrow, as I believe they're reset on Monday. So for now, thank you all so much for watching. I have been BDF018. Thank you, and goodbye for now.